Okay, so welcome to the final instalment of this campaign of Ghastly Prospect. I'm joined by...
Hello.
And...
Nick.
Who you've seen both of them before playing the Secret Squirrels and the 47 crew. And we're going to be playing today the final drop-off of all of our valuable cargo, which is the ghast. That no one's actually snaffled any ghast across the campaign. Have you guys...
I've got 14 stuff.
But have you taken it to get psychic powers?
I mean, squats are very anti-psycho naturally, so they're very resistant, so I thought it doesn't make sense to have a psycho squat. Leaps of photon.
Yeah, so you don't want to do it, it's only risky. So yeah, I've been a coward basically, not taking any gas. Hopefully I'll be able to change that this game.
Didn't Phil take gas in one of those?
Yeah, but then immediately died to a rat, I think it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're dropping off all of our gas. We've got just off the centre of the table, the truck being loaded with all the gas on. And we're playing basically the gang moot scenario, where the leaders are in the centre and the gangers are around the outside. We've then got a horde of zombies coming from the other table edge. And these are slightly lesser zombies, they're further away from the brain leaf plants, so they're going to be taking normal injury rolls rather than just ignoring them like brain leaves. If you want to see the scenarios for the entire campaign, including this one, they will be linked on the Google Drive below, and that's a lot of talking for me. So does one of you guys want to go through your gang first?
So I'll start off with my secret squirrels. So I've got my leader with the shock stave, flechette pistols, and suicidal embrace and overseer.
Does suicidal embrace cause any like suicidal impact on you, or is it just like no? So it's not an embrace; it's more just like a force.
Well, it's causing an enemy fighter to suicidally embrace themselves with a close combat attack.
Ah, right, okay. So they hug their chainsword, basically.
Yeah. Armoured undersuit and mesh armour.
Okay, so 4-up save, not too shabby.
Then I've got Trember, the Nat Ghoul, and he's come with his Serpent's Fangs,
Yeah.
which are pretty nice. Ignore armour. And he's got the evade skill, so if he's out in the open he gets -1. And he's got From the Shadows, and he's coming from the shadows. He hasn't taken a psychic power
Okay.
yet. I've then got my Phantom with long rifle, with infrasight and web gauntlet. He's got armoured undersuit and mesh armour again. He's also got ballistic expert.
Yeah.
My ghost, auto pistol, lasgun with hotshot pack and plant buster ammo for the auto pistol. And then I've got my brute, my spectre, that's fearsome, has got light carapace armour, and it's got paired psychometic claws.
Right, okay. So that's just the standard loadout for your Spectre, yeah, who is terrifying with like 11 attacks or whatever on the charge.
So I've got my Chartermaster, so my leader of the gang. They've got a power pick, a bolt gun, and a plant buster auto gun, and they've actually got laser flak armour. The only person in my gang to not have mesh.
Right.
Like, it's the only different armour, and they've also got Iron Will. So I will be counting as one more on the table in regards to Balin. I've then got my champion, so my drill master. They've got a bolt gun and then a stub gun with dum-dum rounds. They've also got mesh armor, and they do actually have a mono sight. And they've got the skill nobody pushes kin around, so basically I'm immune to knockback, and it's hard to knock me off ledges and things like that. I then got my first of the gangers. They've just got a plant buster auto gun and then a bolt pistol and then just mesh armor, and that's that. My next ganger just has a plant buster autogun, that's it, no armour on this one. And then lastly, my last ganger has a stud pistol with dum-dum rounds and a bolt pistol and mesh armour, and they've actually picked up a blasting charge from one of my tactics cards.
Yeah, so coming in on Calvaferrum, I've got obviously the 5 members that everyone's got, and this is worth saying we did custom selection on these. Like the last scenario, we were going to choose our cooler guys, except for Callum, who has someone in recovery.
One of my champions, sadly, was the only one to go into recovery last game, so didn't die. Would have been lovely in this game, but sadly not.
Yeah.
And you slapper failed.
I rolled.
Have you passed any of those slapper checks?
Yes. So the last game we played, the one where we needed Jews to spawn in the centre, I had no Jews and I managed to bring one back on a 6, which then meant I got a fair bit of gas from that as opposed to none.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it was actually really helpful.
Yeah. So it worked at least.
Yeah.
So I've got Lucky Lucille, who's my road captain. She's got a chainsword and bolt gun grenade launcher. with, as Nick knows, a conversion field and layered flak armour. She's got Berserker, we saw +1 attack on the an extra +1 on the charge. Lucky and Mentor, so anyone within 6 gets a double XP. She's joined by Ironhard Aegis, who is not accompanied by Max this time, but he's got his stub gun, smoke grenades, and master-crafted arc hammer. He's got an undersuit, mesh armour, and low sticks. He's got Berserker fearsome, so you've got to take a willpower check to charge him. Ironhard and Nerves of Steel. I've got Gep, who is rocking his combi bolt gun melter with Bullet Lord and True Grit. Bullet Lord changes my ammo dice to a 3, but auto goes out of action once I've rolled the dice. With a stub gun, whatever. I've then got Tiny, my greenhorn, who's got a sawn-off shotgun, plant buster ammo, and arc hammer. Because who doesn't love an arc hammer? And then I've got Smarticus the Ogryn, who has got Spudjacker, Augmetic Fist, and Furnace Plates, who is sticking around to be the most useless person in the gang.
We'll see if he kill Crumbs a lot of zombies this game, though.
Well, hopefully. We've already set up, so he's got like Intelligence 10. Intelligence 9, he's a really smart Ogryn, that's why he's Smarticus. He's setting up near the zombies to try and
do anything.
Basically, yeah, to be able to get into the game at some point. So with that, we will go into our deployment and get on with the game. So this is the battlefield. We've got to start off with our horde of zombies down the table edge, and there will be an additional D3 times the amount of players, so a D3 times 3, moving on from that board edge every turn. They'll move 2d6 minus 2. I believe it is, we'll check it at the end of the first turn. We've then got our slightly offset Ghast shipment that's here. I deployed first with Lucille, who's actually just tucked into this piece of cover. And I thought I was being quite smart with that piece of cover. I'd not gone completely balls deep. But then you went first, or you went second.
No.
Oh no, Nick went second. Nick, you went down the side of the container. And Callum,
my boss, Ocker, went inside the container.
Inside the container. So we all one-upped each other from the hiding from everyone else in there. For the actual gang deployment, I've got Tiny here, and we couldn't deploy within 6 inches of another fighter on the board, and we sort of rotated round, like in the gang moot mission. So I've got Tiny, Aegis, Smarticus, and I've got Gep deployed here. And because I just wanted to sort of present a united chunk of the battlefield rather than getting as mixed in as I think the other guys have. Nick, do you want to go over where you've gone?
Yeah, I got my Spectre up on the high ground over here, because he can jump down at any point without having to worry about falling down.
And that denies
He's got fly.
Callum.
And it denied the sniper's nest to the shooty squats.
And one thing we should say is visibility is currently 12 inches.
Yeah, because we're using the ash waste visibility.
Yeah. So, we are quite spread out on whether we'll actually all get shots.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
And then I've got Athena over behind this cover here. I've got my specialist up over on the gantry, which is a bit misplaced because I thought I'd given him Plant Buster to help with the zombies and he hasn't got it. And then my Nat Gun is hiding somewhere in the shadows.
Right. Okay. Then Callum.
So I've got my champion Ekia over here. I've then got my Ganga Kotak just up here, the Plant Buster.
So that's with Autogun and Plant Buster.
All of them Plant Buster. I then have my other Ganga Kratog, again Plant Buster. And then lastly, I've got my last Ganga, who's Curvate, who's down there with a bolt pistol and a blasting charge, just tucked inside at the front.
On the bottom floor of Big Pete's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is our deployment. We've got Gunk Tank as our overall battlefield. So we're basically raining. So on a 1, at the end before rolling for priority, in the priority phase, each player rolls a d6 for each of the fighters. On a 1, the fighter gained Gunked. While Gunked, you reduce your movement by 1, and don't add d3 to the movement when making a charge action. Yay. That's
I'm
massive.
very happy. I'm very happy I drew that card.
I imagine you are. So yeah.
As long as I don't roll ones, obviously.
But at least no one's got flames.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Shall we roll for that first then?
Yeah, sure. I'll start.
Yeah.
So I go with my leader, Oka. Nope. I'll go with my champion, Hekia. Nope. I'll go with my Ganga Kotak. Nope. I'll go with my Ganga Akuya. Nope.
So that's on the bottom floor.
Yep, just down
cafe.
here. And then lastly I've got Kratok. Nope, I'm okay.
Nick, do you want to go
Okay.
next?
Start with my leader. No. My Spectre.
This is the one we all want to want.
No.
Althea
No.
and Harath.
Harath. No.
Draw for you.
Oh,
I don't think
it's every turn, isn't it?
each of their fighters.
Yeah, but it's every turn.
Yeah, at the start of the priority.
So he's
not
not on
on
field
board.
yet. So
Yeah.
he would roll because he comes on before priority.
Yeah.
After any turn after turn 1.
He'd roll when he comes on, but not
Well, he'd
when
roll
he's off
with the rest
field.
of his
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the rest of the gang when he rolls.
So Lucille doesn't. Aegis, yes, doesn't. Got Tiny, who does, who immediately gets gunked.
Try and give him
I've got Gep, who doesn't, and Smarticus doesn't.
Gooey Tiny.
So Tiny here is now moving 5 and not adding D3 for charging, which is, that bit is horrible.
Yeah,
'Cause
especially with a.
he's got his hammer.
What's his one saving grace again? Tiny's one saving grace. What is it? He has a melee weapon.
He's got a melee weapon. He's also got a sawn-off shotgun.
Well.
So he's got range 8 on that as well.
Yeah.
A mighty range 8. Yeah. So with that, shall we get into priority?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5. Of course. Everyone gets a 5. It's 2 more 5s.
Try I got one.
Callum's out.
Going last.
So I go last, Callum.
Right.
I consistently rolled 5s.
Yes, so Nick goes first, and we'll get into turn 1 now. So, in terms of readiness, only our leaders start ready. The gangers that are on the field all move 6 in the end phase, at the start of the end phase, and if they are within. So, if they're within 12 of a shot that's fired, they can. If they pass an intelligence check, they become ready in the next turn. Or they immediately become ready. Yes, they immediately become ready. If they are within 12 inches and line of sight of a zombie, they become ready and get to make a single action. And if they're within 6 inches of a zombie anywhere out of line of sight, they become ready and get to make an action. So basically it's just activate your leaders at the start of this turn. So Nick, you go first, activating your leader.
I'm just going to pick up some gas and then just chill.
Are you going to stay there?
I'm going to stay there and pick up gas.
Right, okay. Callum, that's over to you. So that's 1 gas for Nick. You can't lose that even if he dies in this particular scenario.
So I'm going to pick up a gas, and then I'm going to go to ground.
Oh, that is interesting.
So
That is actually really interesting.
So I would move them, but it's a bit awkward to get to them. But yeah, my leader will just be in the container, gone to ground, and I'll pick up gas, and then that is the end of my activation.
So that's how we play in all of this, is it? So my leader is going to move to the crate and pick up some gas. And yeah, that's what we've all done. So we go into the end phase, basically. Everyone can move their gangers 6 inches to get just to anywhere. If you come within 12 inches of a zombie in line of sight, or 6 inches and not line of sight, you become active and then get a single action. So in the end phase, we all took turns moving 6 inches. Smarticus started off by moving, in actually a very smart play by Smarticus, if I do say so, Smarticus himself. He moved 6 inches towards the zombies, got an activation, and then ran back 5.
He was smartly scared.
He saw the zombies and was like, Smarticus.
Too many.
Yeah.
Smarticus big, they many. Run.
Exactly. And then sort of congregated further towards this point, because Nick, what had you done? You've done this.
I moved this one first. You threw me in because we went over. Yeah, I just moved my Spectre towards the oncoming threat of the brainwave zombies.
Yeah. So you've also got Horath that moved across the walkways. And then, did Althea do anything?
Shuffled up a little bit.
She moved from one end of the container to the other.
Okay.
My champions took a little bit better cover just under this little pad. My Plant Buster Gun Ganger has actually just taken cover in the building. My Ganger with Bolt Pistol and Stub Pistol just move up to take cover behind here. Okay. My Ganger with Auto Gun Plant Buster shuffled a little bit to hopefully try and pop some zombies.
Yeah, because we after I did that with Smarticus, we've all decided that's probably the best way to activate.
I think we need to potentially kill some zombies because there's a lot.
So yeah, the zombies move forward 6 inches. These move towards Smarticus. The rest move towards the central objective, following like the AI order. Yeah. And then we got Callum rolled, and we got 9 more zombies this turn. Thanks, Callum.
I'm here to help the zombies.
We each placed 3 and placed them very gentlemanly in sort of like spread out across the board edge. So that is.
To be fair, I don't think it's very fair blaming Callum for the roll when you put the rule in.
I know, because he could have rolled a 1. I was just banking on him always rolling a 1.
And I also said I probably shouldn't roll this.
You did, but you can't get out of it that easily. So, with that, we're going to go into turn 2. We're going to roll for visibility. So, Nick, do you want to roll? So the visibility 4 increases by 6 inches to 18 inches. Ooh, Callum's happy with that one.
Well, it's better than 12, so I'll take it.
It is.
Although you still got to get within 12 of the zombies to activate, so...
We've then got Nick. Do you want to come on from the shadows this turn?
No.
No? So Nick isn't coming on from the shadows. What a loser. And then we're going to do the Gunt, in which we said basically the Gunt condition only lasts 1 turn, because none of us want to be running around at 3 inches a turn. So I've got Lucille, Aegis, Gep, Tiny, and Smarticus. Oh. So Gep and Smarticus both get a Gunked.
So Leader, yes. Spectre, no.
Randomise Horath and Angarath. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's Horath, the sniper.
And then the last one, no.
It's fine.
So I've got 2 Gunk.
Yeah.
The Gunk is a falling.
So I've got my leader Ocker. Nope. I've got my champion Echo, who's just under here. Yes. I've then got Kotak, who's up there. Nope. I've then got Vicrate, who's just there.
So that's your bolt gun, or bolt pistol.
Yep. And then I've got Kratok, who's last over here, who's fine, so it's just my champion.
With that, shall we go into priority?
Yeah.
That was a 2, mine was a 2. So you guys roll off. Oh, Nick first, so I'm last again. Nick, have you got a game plan already?
No. Well, I'm going to activate my leader, and he's going to pick up some more gas and just chill there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Coward. Go on, Callum.
So when you said that, I'm also going to pick up some gas and stay on the ground.
Really?
Yeah. It's almost like you might be the aggressive one here, Max.
Well, the thing is, at some point, one of us is going to have to.
Sorry, did you say one of us, or did you mean you?
One of us.
Right.
One of us is going to have to blast.
So the 2 that have already acted and therefore can't do it.
Yeah.
It must be one of us, surely.
No, I mean, I said at some point.
Yeah.
At some point. I'm just weighing up whether that point is this
It is
point.
now.
Yeah. If that point is this point, because I think it's actually going to go downhill from me from this point. Because
I think if
everyone's going to get the gangers swarming.
Oh, I think you're in the best opportunity to do that, though. You've got 3 guys right near the point. Most of us are spread out.
Well, that exactly. So this is my moment potentially, which he's going to be.
Oh.
So I'm going to go a blasting. Oh, this is going to really screw me over. I'm going to move to here, And this is because, Callum, I'd like to point out, I've not gone for your leader, so maybe your champion doesn't need to blast Lucille.
Potentially.
Potentially. Potentially. So I'm going to blast away at Nick's leader with my bolt gun. So I hit on 2s from this range because I've got BS3 and 1 rapid fire dice is going in. So I hit with 3 shots. Nick, you were looking like you wanted to pull out a card.
No.
Not yet. Not yet. Is there a particular point of this sequence that I need to pause at?
No.
No. Right. So it's 3s. So I hit and wound 3 times. Your save is at -1, Nick.
It's a 5 ups.
It's 5 ups. And each of these will do 2 damage.
2 damage, isn't it?
So 4.
2 go through, so it's 4 damage. You, I imagine, have 2 wounds if you've not got 3.
I have only 2 wounds, yes.
Okay, so the 4 damage goes down to 3 injury dice. And I get the skull. See, why were you both so cowardly on this gas? But I want to get some gas. But everyone within 12 inches now
Yeah.
gets to make an intelligence check.
So I will go with my champion first, who's obviously the prime target for that. So my intelligence is a 5 up,
I'm well out. Yeah.
which I pass.
Colin gets an active fighter.
I'm then going to go with my ganger up here, who is also within 12. And they are on also a 5 up. So
Yeah.
yep. So they are also active now. That's half of my
I think that's it.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're without. Yeah, so
No,
that's
they're well out. That's very wishful
3
thinking.
inches out.
That's very
3
wishful
inches.
thinking.
so near quarter.
Okay. And that is my activation. So it's over to Nick.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're out, aren't you, of
I
activations
have
at the
no
moment?
activation, so.
So Callum?
Do I want to take revenge for you? Because you will only kill my leader next. Literally, that is what will happen.
No.
That is what will
No, definitely not.
I'm going to shoot at Lucky Lucille, I think, with my champion.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my champion. I'm going to
So that's from in the shadows in that building.
Yeah, so I'm going to aim with a mono sight,
Yeah.
so I negate your heavy cover.
Right, okay, so you would just hit on your 2+.
Yeah, which would be +1 because of short range, but it doesn't matter.
What have I kicked off?
So on a 2+,
Yeah.
hits for 6.
Christ. So I've got toughness 3.
Yeah, and I'm on strength 4.
Yeah.
So
there's
3s.
6 2s coming up. 5.
5 hits.
So I've got a conversion field.
Yeah.
So on a 5 up, I will ignore them for my conversion field, and then I've got a 5 up armour.
Yeah.
So it's 5s and
Well,
6s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because actually I should have done the conversion field against the hits. So I've got my conversion field of 5s,
So 1 goes away.
and then
4.
I've got 6s on these because
Yeah.
I've got layered flak armour.
So
Oh, and I'm going to change that to a 6 because I've got lucky. So
Right.
you only do
So
2.
it's your once game ability to change
Yeah.
any dice roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So only 2 wounds go through, so I'm left on a wound.
Yeah.
And I'm pinned.
And then you get to activate Spartacus.
Yes. Oh, that was lucky. The double 6 on them saves. Oh. I'd say I'm sorry, Callum, but I'm not. So Smarticus is going to sprint behind cover over here and be done. And Callum, you've got like two extra people, haven't you?
I have indeed, it is true.
Nick, just check your 12 inches behind that crate. I'm sure you're not.
I'm not.
No.
I will check it, but
Do you want me to?
comfortably
Yeah, you're not.
say
Yeah.
I'm not.
You won't be within 12 inches of this guy.
When you fire now.
No,
When I fire now, yeah.
I've got nothing that's going to be within 12 inches of anything shooting.
So, I want to take that shot on a 5 up. Honestly, not particularly.
Activation.
So, I'm going to activate my Ganger with auto gun here. I'm
Yeah.
going to aim and shoot at this lad there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you're hitting on a 3 because you're BS4,
yes, that's correct. Yeah. So on 3s, I hit for 3.
and I will gain a ready marker at that.
Yes.
Because you've been hit.
Yeah. So I've got no no save, so 4.
Well, and his wounds. Or
yeah.
3
So I mean, no conversion field. In case anyone's confused, so 2. So you've done 2 wounds.
Yep. So I lose 1
because of taking away one of my wounds, and you roll 2, and I pick because I've got true grit.
Yep. Serious.
I'm a bit serious injured.
I think that makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, Gap is down, but is ready.
And I get the 3 rep for
Yeah,
to shoot.
you do.
You do?
You do, because it's now becoming an absolute cagey fight. Have you got any more people to activate?
Shoot us on.
Okay, right. So with my activation, and Gep crawls half his movement to
I
here
actually
to be within
need to
space of a friend.
roll for this guy because he was in 12 inches of that shot.
Okay, 1 second.
I get to roll a intelligence check just to see if he notices that things are actually happening. So on a 5, he gets it.
So it turns out I picked the wrong moment to start firing.
I think so.
Sadly, so it does.
Yes.
So, yeah. And he is going to. He's just going to move his 5 inches just to behind here. I'm going to try and take a shot at the downed. Was it Gep?
Yeah, Gep on the floor.
So.
And you within 12 of my arms master as well.
So I'm going to try and take a shot at him.
Yeah. Are you going to use both pistols or one pistol?
No. And I'm going to use the Dunder Mounds.
Okay, so you're going to hit on 5s because you're a Juve.
No, that's Ganger.
Oh, you just Ganger?
I actually don't have any Juves.
Oh, really?
All Gangers. All Gangers
So
all
you
day.
hit on 4s?
Yep, so hitting on a 4. I don't hit.
No. And Gep makes an intelligence check. No! He's really stupid. He's got a guy lying on the floor next to him.
He's having to sleep.
There's a guy literally within his line of sight blazing away at his mate, and he's just like, whatever.
Well, look at this hammer I've got. It's like my hammer, guys. It's so cool. Like.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You need to see if this guy activates because he'll be within 12.
Yeah. So, hurrah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah, well within.
Yeah.
Intelligence check. Yeah, he gets it and gains a ready marker. So, Nick, your activation, because I am out. Move to within 12 of Aegis and then shoot.
Pretty please.
He's going to do 3 little turn. And I'm going to be really nice here and bring Aegis into the fight because I'm going to shoot him. Tiny, that's the one I thought was.
Ah, right, okay.
So
No, they both got arc hammers. They both got arc hammers in.
aiming and shooting.
Aiming and shooting at Tiny.
So it's hitting on 2.
Yes. So hits.
And what's your.
Toughness 3. So 3s. Because your strength
Isn't it?
4 is a.
Strength and not back.
Oh. Yeah, strength. So 3.
So it hits. It
knocks back
him
into the gas chamber, so he's doing 2 damage.
For any damage it does do.
Yeah.
3s?
Against.
Yeah, 3s.
So 3s.
So wounds and does 2 damage.
Okay, so 2 damage dice.
Oh, I do. I have mesh armor.
They've got minus 1 to
So
say.
6s. No.
Oh.
And then 2 damage. Oh, he's dead. So Tiny goes down. And Aegis is outside of 12 inches of that sniper rifle shot. So behind him, someone is dead.
Yeah.
In front of him, his mate has been shot at and he's wounded already. And he's still like, whatever. What's going on here, lads?
Where everybody go?
Have you got anyone?
Ready fighters?
No, anyone that would have to take a bottle check because they were within 3 of him being taken.
Oh yeah,
back.
so Aegis will have to take a bottle check. And strangely, I think I want him to fail this. Because in the end phase he gets the chance to rally and then he will become ready at the start of the next turn for rallying.
Yeah.
So he passes because he's really cool.
No, he's just oblivious.
Yeah, what is going on with him? So, has anyone else got any ready fighters? So go on, Callum.
So, this lad is going to take a shot into these lesser
brainly zombies on the left.
Sorry, I have got defoliate, so I'm only just going to roll 1.
Yeah.
So hitting on, I will aim. So hitting on 3.
Okay.
Nope.
This is
Welcome to my dice.
yeah.
Have a nice day. You won't.
And that is over to the end phase, in which everyone moves 6 and we'll get back after we've done that. So the zombie horde has moved forwards another 6 inches. Actually, Callum, do you want to roll the d6 for extra zombies?
Oh, I'd love to.
3. 3 extra zombies.
Please, you can.
So 3 additional zombies have come on.
Hey.
Nick's Phantom
No,
Spectre has moved on top of the barrels.
hopped over onto the barrels. Athena's just come over the pipe to try and get a bit more cover and get in towards hopefully getting an activation.
Yeah.
And that's all I've got on at the moment.
Yeah. Aegis sort of just sought cover whilst trying to stay within an inch of Gep. And I'll make the recovery roll now. Stay seriously injured. Excellent. Excellent. And yeah.
Is your leader just pinned, not wounded?
Yeah, just pinned. So she's got 3 wounds to start as an Orlock leader.
Okay.
So yeah, that is into turn 3, in which we're going to roll for visibility. Nick, do you want to roll visibility?
Not really.
4 increases to 24. It's a sunny day. Next, gunk for everyone. Oh, do you want to put on your Phantom? Not your Phantom, your Nazgul.
Yes,
Same.
that girl is going to come in.
So Nick, you just place your Nazgul on here.
Yeah.
Who, although he's in line of sight of Callum's dude in the house, he's not, because it's 24-inch visibility as of the start of the turn. So we're then going to go into gunking. I'll go first. So Lucille, Aegis, Smarticus. Smarticus gets -1, and Gep. No.
So
that's the second turn in a row Smarticus has been gunked. So Nick.
I'll start Spectre.
Yeah.
No.
Nazgul.
No.
Horath.
No. And Athena.
No.
Okay, so I'll start with my champion here. It's fine. My leader Ocker is gunked.
Ooh.
To there. Well, they're prone anyway, so.
Yeah.
And then I've got Kratok up in the building, is fine. I've got Vikat just down there in the middle, is fine. And I've got Kotak just over there, who is fine.
So yeah, everyone's fine except for the leader. Did you say?
Yeah, just my leader.
Okay, so Smarticus and Callum's leader gunked into priority. So 2. Boo. Big roll from Callum. 3.
Sorry, we say slightly bigger roll there.
2. Big enough. So Callum, what do
So
you
we
do?
need to.
Yeah, you do need to roll.
Nobody's always left from the.
Oh, you're just going that way, yeah.
So Callum, you're going to activate your champion.
Yeah, so they're going to move 5 inches, so just to here, and they're just going to point blank Lucille, basically.
Okay.
So I'm on a 2-up to begin with, so I'm obviously just going to try.
So, are we saying I get any cover from there? Just go with that.
Well, just pause it, because is it?
Just go with that. So, let's explain this, because we've had. It's a bit ridiculous from here to here, because normally you can't shoot someone that's in cover and prone. It's absolutely ridiculous that Callum wouldn't be able to shoot me from here. So, what we've agreed is that he'll take the cover penalty, but still be able to shoot me.
Yeah, so instead of 2s, I'll be on 3s, but that's the only effective.
Yeah, because you're 2 up normally.
Yeah.
Close range, -2 for the heavy cover.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm hitting on a 3. I do
He
hit
does
the
3 times. 3 times.
Your conversion field?
Yes. Because we're getting in the right place this time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3.
So on 3s for 2.
And then I've got 6 up saves for my hardened layered.
Nope.
So 4. And I need 4 serious injuries from here.
Do you have true grit or anything?
And no, I don't.
I'll just take the dead. Yeah.
And do you know what? I was waiting the entire time to play my card and then forgot to play it.
That's why you've been hovering over here.
Yeah, because I've been literally waiting for that sort of moment.
Would you want to pause? And...
No, I'll do it over here.
Right, okay.
So, Lucille is dead. Oh well, out of action. And anyone within 12 inches. So Aegis
Oh, is he? No, he's not, is he?
Measure it.
No, I don't believe so. Yeah.
He just makes the intelligence of 6. He does! And he's ready, yes! Yes! Sorry, I'm very excited about that moment. So that is then round to me.
Yeah.
Of which Aegis.
Well, maddening voices on Aegis.
What does that do?
So you take a willpower check. If you fail it, you gain the insanity condition, or the insane condition.
Okay. So my willpower check.
And there's none of my fighters are within 3 inches of your guy, so I don't get any
So it's 6.
modifiers.
No, he fails it, so it becomes insane. Is that for the rest of the game?
Mm-hmm.
So on my activation, Aegis rolls his insanity. E3 is controlled by the opposing player.
In keeping with Aegeus losing gangmates all around him, the reason he didn't activate sooner, because he thought he was an enemy, and he's going to charge this seriously injured guy?
Right, go on then.
Do you technically get a point for killing your own guy?
He does.
Yeah, you will, because you get an XP.
Go on. So over to Nick's activation, of which you've got Horath.
So Horath is going to turn round and take a pot shot at the closest visible brainly zombie, which is that one.
Yeah.
He's aiming and shooting, so he's hitting on 2 up.
Yeah. So it doesn't hit. Oh, it does hit.
2 up.
The
It's
ammo dice.
the ammo dice I need to worry about. Which is fine.
It's got toughness 3.
So wounding on 3s. Wounds.
And then it's not being knocked back into anything, so it's just 1 damage to it.
I'm getting the right round.
I like that. Nice.
I've killed a zombie.
There you go, if you want to. Well, might as well put that on
So
you.
mark
No, I
that
think we need to put
separately.
it back there. Go
Yeah,
back on,
come back
on.
on. So mark that in a separate colour to your normal kills, or in a separate.
Well, I like the
Location.
zombie.
That's what I normally do to you. Yeah.
And that's my one and only activation.
Are you now out of activation?
I got Smarticus.
You're Smarticus. Okay. Well, my leader is now going to stand up
Yeah.
and pick up a ghast.
Okay. In my activation, this Smarticus, who doesn't want to get close
Yeah,
to Aegis because he'll get butt-fucked by his own guy. So,
No, only if you roll me controlling him again.
one of you will have a card that means that I am auto-fail it, I imagine. So I'm going to move 3 inches. And then 7 inches to here. So we've got intelligence checks from when Aegis downed his own guy. So for the Spectre, it's 8.
8 up. Oh,
Big
Passes. And the Nazgul,
7 up.
Wow.
That's
Loads it.
so it's now in fact Nick's go. So Nick, what do you want to do?
My Spectre, and he's going to move 5 inches across and end up, I think, on the top of this Promethean tank.
Okay.
Yeah, easily. Although he's not going to stand there very easily. He's going to move again. He can't quite get on top of there, so he'll get on top of here. He'll move on top of there.
Okay.
And that's him done.
Okay. So now it's Callum.
Yep, so I'm going to activate this ganger over here who's just simply going to try and shoot down into the zombies. I'm not going to aim.
At his absolute speed.
At his absolute speed. Yeah,
Yes.
I am going to target. I'm going to shoot this one just because that's probably the easiest without any cover. Or
Okay.
anything
So
like
the one just outside.
yeah,
the-
so this one here.
Okay.
So I will check for short range.
You are within 8.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, I'm not aiming because obviously I'll be short range, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
hitting on a.
will it not matter? You'll hit on 4s, goes to 3s.
Yeah, you know, but that still made me want to move.
Right,
So
okay.
I think I'd rather just take that.
Okay.
So I'm only going to use 1 die because it's the plant buster.
Yes.
So hitting on a 3 does hit for 2.
So that's 2 auto wounds
Yes.
because you got defoliant.
Yep. As you're injured.
Okay. So that is over to Nick with your Nazgul.
Oh, sorry, and I am going to move as well.
Oh, right, go on. So you move just to the other end of the platform? Are you going to dive off that platform?
There's a ladder.
Yes.
There is a ladder. I don't want to go that way. No, I'm going to move this way. So I'm going to move one, and they're going to drop down for one.
So if you drop down, you go, oh right, so you're going to use the ladder to...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were jumping.
No. And then I'm going to move the rest of my four to here.
So your Natgul, I'm going to get these names right at some point. So yeah.
Is going to move over in that direction. I wasn't pointing at Callum.
Yeah.
That direction on the board. So he's going to go 12 inches. And he's just going to stop short behind this sign that gives him very little cover.
Right?
Yeah. And over to Callum.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my Ganger up here, who's just going to take an aimed shot at the Naz, whatever it is.
Natgul.
That was
Natgul.
So it's just within long, so I'm aiming, so it won't be on a 4, hitting on a 3.
He goes for 4s because he's got a skill.
He's got evade.
Right, so 4s, and I'm going to shoot that dice. Nope, sorry, just miss.
Okay.
Is he within 12?
Yes, he is.
Athena. So, finally...
Yeah, Athena behind Big Pete's calf.
On a 6 up.
Yeah.
That's it. Just.
And does that now give you that activation? Because is that your only activation now, Nick?
That's my only activation
Okay.
left.
So Althea.
So Althea is going to move to the corner there.
Yeah.
And aim at that squat there. -2. But I think it's going to be.
What's she got?
Lasgun with hot shot pack, which she is going to use. I think it's going to be at short range.
18-inch short range for a hot shot.
So it's -2 for cover, +1. Oh, I better start with that. She hits on. Yeah, 5s.
Cool. Come on, get the 5.
I'll do it. No.
So just
Callum?
wings past.
Yep. So my squat with the blasting charge is going to move. Now he does have a movement of 5. So he's just going to move straight to here. And I'm going to try and throw a blasting charge just up there. So it is within 6.
Yeah.
So I will just pop it right up there.
Okay. So on this right corner of the base.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Roll to hit.
I'm not aiming or anything. So it will be a. We're just going 4 up. So I don't hit, and then roll scatter with die for 3 that way.
You should still hit him.
Yeah, still hit that. Yeah.
So it's strength 5, toughness 4, so 3s.
Wounds. Armor.
Yeah, carapace armour, so it's 4 up.
-1.
So
Only -1 for a blasting charge.
Yes, I did check it. It's a -1.
So that's 5 up.
Yeah.
So 5 up armour.
Nope.
Make it. So it's 2 damage.
He's got 3 wounds.
So he's knocked down at least by being hit.
I mean, he does have knockback as well.
Oh, so he does an
Got
additional
fly.
damage.
So rolling on the ammo check is a 5 up. I keep it.
You do. And so yeah.
That is everybody activated.
Is that everyone, Nick? Any more?
I have no more activations.
So I've shot with him. Yeah,
Right.
I've
All
activated.
mine are ready now, so
Okay. So let's move the zombies. So 2d6.
you rolling it?
You roll it, Nick. You roll it.
So 2d6 -2.
Yeah. 6. And we will move the zombies and get back.
Isn't it?
Yes. So 1 dice for Nick's bottle. Check.
He doesn't bother.
Yeah, he loves it. So then that ends this turn because we've already moved all of the zombies 6. And they're getting up to like a third of the way up the board now. Like the time pressure is
We
on.
started moving under the gantry, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we really-
If we'd not been so efficient at slaughtering each other, they might be posing a big threat. And then that's on to visibility. Nick, do you want to roll visibility? 3. So it stays the same.
Yes, it's the same.
Yeah.
So still 18. 24, sorry. 24.
It is 24.
Yeah.
Then gunk for everyone. So Aegis and Smarticus.
Loving it.
Nope.
Spectre, no. Horath, no. Athena, no. Trember,
No.
no.
And then Callum.
Yep. So Ekir is actually gunked.
Who's that? Your champion?
The champion. Your leader, Oka, is fine. That was almost the one. I saw that. And then we've got Katok, okay, is fine. Then we've got Vicate over here.
With the bolt pistols.
Is fine. And then lastly, we've got Kotak just over there with the autogun, who is fine. So it's just my leader that's gunked.
Okay. So yeah, that is all of the preamble. So on to priority. Somebody might be getting squashed this turn. Then again, I might just squash one of my own guys. I'm going to start by activating Aegis, who rolls for his insanity. He loves it.
And loses the insanity condition.
I think he said that's
Willpower check, yeah.
So I'm going to start there. So Aegis is going to charge Callum's leader because Callum hasn't taken any casualties yet. And he's actually made the claim the other day that the first person he lost all campaign
Was that last game?
yeah. So Aegis charges 6. So if he is within 7 inches, which he easily is, I'll get to fight. So I stand at the door. So I'm just going to put him on the floor for now rather than knocking about the crate. So he stands at the door and he's going to strike in at Callum's leader. So he gets 4 dice, 'cause he's got 2 for charging because he's got the Berserker skill.
Yep.
He hits on 3s.
Oh.
He's really mad. He's got strength 6, suffers 4.
Yep.
So 3s. So you've got 3 wounds at minus 1.
-1. Okay, so I've got layered flak armor, so I'm at 6.
Okay.
Nope.
So I do 9 damage to Callum.
No, so 2 golden wounds.
Right, so I do 9 damage to Callum. You've got 2 wounds or 3 wounds?
I've got 3.
So I do 7 total injury dice.
Ooh.
And he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm going to consolidate.
There's no point doing that.
I'm going to go off camera and consolidate into there.
Yes, make sure you
So
do it.
at the end of my activation, I need to do a willpower check for Aegis to try and lose insanity. Oh, he loves it.
Wow, he is.
He loves it.
Oh, it's risky.
So are you considering charging here?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. You'll be in. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
I am.
Yeah. So an initiative check for jumping down here.
As a single die.
3, so you pass.
That's it.
And what is your actual charge distance?
So it's
plus
6
D3.
plus D3.
Oh, look, you're in.
So he's going to charge there. So gets 2 base charges, double for paired weapons, +1 for having 2 melee weapons. So
Yeah.
5 attacks, and then that ghoul hits on 2 ups.
Hits 4 times.
Hits 4 times, and its strength is strength +2. So
Five,
it's
Yeah, so
6.
3s.
Strength 6 against.
3s.
Oh no, 2. Oh yeah, because it's not double, so it's 3s, isn't it?
3s.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
2 wounds.
Better.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nope. They've got phase,
So ignore everything.
so they ignore all armor,
Okay.
and they do 1 damage each.
Right.
So it's 2 injury dice.
Yeah.
So
So
2. Oh, flesh wound it all in. Oh, 2 flesh wounds. So Callum gets to strike back.
okay.
Okay.
I don't want to shoot the bolt pistol in case I need to shoot it, but I don't want to have ammo on it.
I'd survive here if I were you.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Yeah. So the red will be the bolt pistol, normal will be stub gun.
And roll your ammo dice as well,
Yes.
because you'll get that number of hits.
I will. Can I have a yellow one?
Yes.
Yeah. So the yellow one will be the stub gun, the red will be the bolt pistol.
Yeah.
I'm hitting on 4s.
Oh!
So the stub pistol hits twice, the bolt pistol misses and needs an ammo check.
Possibly, like the exact result you didn't want.
Yeah, so I'll roll this now, so I need a 6.
For the bolt pistol.
Re-rolling for bullet cuts.
Oh, yeah.
No. So the bolt pistol is out of ammo. And then my 2 hits, strength.
Redundant, isn't it?
So 3s, because your strength toughness 3, I assume?
Toughness 3, yeah.
Yeah, so 3s, 1 wound. Any armour?
He has got armour, he's got mesh armour, so it'd be 5 up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no minus.
No, modifier, okay. So 5 up.
Nope, so you just take a wound.
Take a wound.
Oh, do you want to explain why we've chosen that?
Yeah, so basically, since this combat's now basically resolved till I activate, we've kind of decided to leave that because I think this Spectre's the bigger threat. We tried to see, well, we didn't try to see, I tried debating whether my champion get line of sight, just because they're prone and he's gunked, we don't think the movement's just there.
Yeah,
so
but also he would be in cover
yeah.
and pinned, so you can't shoot at that target.
Yeah, so I'm instead going to go with my Ganger that has a pretty good line of sight. It'll be -1 for prone,
Yeah.
but I can aim, so it'll just be a flat roll, which will be on a 4 up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and attempt that. So 4 up, just using the auto gun. No, doesn't hit.
And there's no stray shots in there.
No.
So that's then over to moi.
Yep.
I'm going to charge Nick's Nact Ghoul with Smarticus. So,
Has he got a versatile thing?
no.
So he has to get enough distance to be able to get outside
Yeah, I need to get...
contact range with...
Smarticus is going to charge the Nact Ghoul, but so that he can get within 1 inch of an enemy model that he's... Basically, I've got to charge both of them. Because without doing mental gymnastics in my head to be able to explain this,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to charge both so I can get within 1 inch of both. But really, I want to remove that Nact Ghoul, because Callum's doing a bad job of it. Sorry, Callum.
With my Ganger with 1 attack, he's trying his best.
So, I'm going to get an extra 2 on the charge to make 7,
Yeah.
and I smash into both of them. So, with that, I'm going to direct my Augmetic Fist is going to go into
That goal.
the Nact Ghoul. That's what I was looking for, Nact Ghoul. And my Spudjacker is going to go into Callum. So I've got 2 attacks base, 1 for charging, and my Spudjacker. Right, I'll do all the ones. So my yellow is my Spudjacker here going into Nick. The Augmetic Fist is going into Nick, then there's the black. So I hit here on 4s. So I only hit once with an Augmetic Fist. The Augmetic Fist is +1 strength, so that's strength 6, which wounds at -1 to Nick's armour save.
So I think he's not getting... No, he's a 6 of arm.
Because you've just got mesh, have you?
Yeah. Nope.
No. So I do 2 damage.
So 2 injury.
Yes, because you've already taken a single wound, haven't you?
You reduce me.
Serious?
Injured, he gets cooed.
At the end of my fight action, because I might stomp on Callum, you don't know yet. So the attack into Callum...
No, what I was going to say, this is where it gets a bit roll.
So Smarticus into Callum's boyo.
Hits.
Hits is strength 6.
Subject.
Wounds.
Yep.
So Callum, your armour save if you got one.
Yeah, so I do...
Minus nothing.
Right, so just 5 up. Nope.
And then the damage of that, dead. So then I will...
I ignore it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
What's it become?
Well, after damage is inflicted, after injury dice are rolled, discard 1 injury dice of your choice before applying the effects. So you've only got 1.
Yeah.
So nothing.
Okay.
So it does become relevant as to whether you can coup de grace my seriously injured guy.
The reaction attacks from Callum's model.
Are going to go into Nick, because even though it is the Ogrin that has attacked me.
Just thinking the way the standing and active is the person who gets to make a reaction against.
Yeah, it's just you've got to be engaged to attack at them.
So I think it is a viable target.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. So hitting Nick on a 4.
No, ammo check.
Yeah, 4 up. Passes.
Okay. And then if there are no standing and active enemy fighters in the combat, Smarticus could have stamped on someone's head, but there are.
Yeah.
So I can't now stamp, and that goes on to Nick's go.
I'm going to activate Horath, who's going to shoot at this one.
Yes!
Oh, that is just.
The alliance is completely down.
My reasoning is I can't see either of these to shoot.
Yeah.
He's in too much cover.
You can
Yeah.
see him. Easy.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah. Easy. He's not even got any colour.
But he'd be closer.
It's true.
And he would be out of his vision arc.
Yeah, but you get a free turn, so that's nothing. See, that's just saying rules for the sake of it.
Does it mean I don't have to shoot at him?
It's true.
So I am shooting at him. So it's
Yeah. So
3.
here.
Yeah.
He's
so
saving you from the zombies, that's what he's doing.
Oh,
I don't want you to turn into a zombie and me to have to deal with us to deal with more zombies. Honest gov. So he's
Honest God.
So it's 3 up normally. It's aiming and shooting takes it to 2 up. He's not going to be in short range.
no.
Yeah.
I don't think you get any cover.
Oh, yeah, I do get caught from that.
So that get modified by -1 for the infra side. He's on the +1 for aiming, so he's still on 2 ups.
Okay.
God, well, yeah, fair enough.
Hits. Oh, just about.
Toughness.
Fours. Ooh.
Make sure I'm rolling right dice.
Oh,
No.
thank God for that.
But you are pinned.
Yes.
And are you within ½ inch of the edge?
Probably.
Could you fall off into the horde?
Yeah, I am. I'll say I am. So I've got a new
Initiative at +1 because you're near a
Yeah.
barrier.
So who's that? So I'm on a 4 up.
Okay.
No. So I do fall down. I'll do that damage now.
Yeah,
So
so
it'll be a strength 3 hit. So wounding on a
5.
5 doesn't wound. But I do fall down. And I'm dead. Oh,
Oh, Nick.
wait. I'm not dead.
Go on.
Because I haven't gone with that guy yet. So I can run away.
Well, immediately climb back up.
Yeah?
Right.
Have you got the distance to
I'll just double
immediately climb back up?
Are you going to activate that?
Did you not fall?
some problem.
Oh, you didn't take an injury, did you? So you're not pinned.
No.
Or he's
No,
pinned
no,
because he was
he's
pinned
pinned.
falling down.
So you can't double move if he's pinned.
Well, stand up.
Yeah, you can
One
stand
action.
up as one move and then move as a single action.
Yeah.
But if he's pinned, yeah.
Yeah.
But you said he would double move to get the height to
Yeah,
climb up,
yeah.
which is what I said you couldn't do.
Can you pause them?
That
So
sounds complicated.
I would activate my champion,
Yeah.
who's then going to aim and shoot at Athena.
Okay.
So it will be -2.
turn round.
Yep, so I'll turn around and shoot. So it will be -2. I'm aiming, I've got a mono sight, so it's just my straight BS, which is a 2 up. So I'm going to use the bolt gun. So on a 2, which I do get for 4 hits. Toughness 3.
Yes.
So wounding on 3s for 3 wounds. Any armour?
Yes.
So AP -1.
So 6 ups, so 3 6 ups.
Yeah.
So if I make 3 6 ups.
I will cry. if
I
you
really
make
hope you make 3 6-ups.
No.
No.
So that's 6 damage.
Yeah.
Who have I got in my gang that's scarier than your Spectre? That bolt gun guy.
I think your bolt gun and grenade launcher is scarier than just my bolt
No,
gun.
than your double bolt gun. No.
Dead.
Yep. Didn't you take his meld to bolt a combo guy out?
No, you killed him with his guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I didn't
That's-
kill him.
Oh yeah. No, you were controlling him.
That is true.
Rules wise, you didn't kill him, but you controlled him to do it.
Would
So,
you not have done the same?
no, I don't play nerd psychers.
It was the tactics card, wasn't it?
Nerd psych attack
Oh,
card.
yeah, I suppose.
That is true. Well, I've got to activate him, Spectre. So, first action, get rid of pinned. And then he's going to
Float
move.
up.
It's just the same. That's it. He's just gone.
He's going to float 5 inches over this way. Just gets him down into there.
Cowardly tactics.
It's true, isn't it? Pretty cowardly, if I say so myself.
So over to you, Callum.
Yeah, so I guess I'll go with the guy who will die at the end of his turn, almost definitely.
Is he going to stand up and go out gloriously, or is he going to try and run away?
No, we know he's going to try and just point blank one of them. There's no point trying to move when there's that many zombies there. So he will stand up and he will literally just point blank the guy next to him. So, blaze of glory. 3 for close range.
He's going to use all of his rapid fire dice.
The ammo matters to him a lot at this point. Yeah. So on a 3. It hits for a lot.
5 times. Now you can actually spread rapid fire dice across people. Yeah, hits across people.
Oh, right, okay.
So
you could do 5.
You could do 5 into 5 zombies.
Yeah, that was
within an inch of the last target.
I think so.
Right, okay, so I shot this one. So we had a look at the rapid fire rolls. Since I rolled 5 hits, I can actually pick any model within the 3 inches of the original target to allocate a hit to. There are 5 zombies in total that are within that 3 inch of the original target, so I will put 1 wound on each and just see what happens.
Yes.
So we'll go with the it doesn't really matter which ones we pick specifically because he will die to zombies at the end of the turn.
So he's going to be 1 on each.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So do you want to just roll all 5 and then?
Right, yeah, so it's just 1 on each zombie. It doesn't really matter because there's literally 10 zombies there. So on the first zombie, kills it. On the second zombie, seriously injures it.
Third closest?
Third closest.
Just do that.
Seriously injures it. Last flesh wound. And then, so 3 seriously injured, 1 kill, 1 flesh.
And then ignore, and the first one is the one that...
Yeah, so the original target died. So this guy dies, and then the next 3 closest all take seriously injured, and then the last flesh wound is just ignored.
Yes.
And that's the end of that.
He's cleared a path for
That was
himself.
pretty good,
To be
actually.
fair, he's cleared a path for himself there. Something coming in next turn, maybe.
Yeah.
You've got too many activations left. We need to kill some
I'm not
real
lost
blows.
enough dudes.
Yeah.
Well, he barely clung on. If I didn't have that card, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
So, I am going to try and do an initiative check to
run away.
run away.
Okay.
You can't hit me because you're seriously injured.
Yeah.
You have 2 attacks.
I've got 3 attacks because I've got 2 on my profile, 1 for
And has
2 weapons.
Barticus got really good...
He hits on a 4.
He's got a 4 up initiative.
4, that's not
Yeah,
too
not bad, is it?
That's better than me.
Yeah.
I'm on a 5 up.
So do you want to run away?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to shoot you with a pistol and do anything.
Right.
So, on a 5 up. I do flee, so
And my reaction attacks, I get them.
you get them.
So the yellow is the Augmetic Fist.
Okay.
The Augmetic Fist hits. A 3 up.
It wounds.
It does 2 damage at -1 to your save.
Right, so on a 6.
Nope. Fling it higher.
No. So I do take the damage.
Seriously injured
yeah.
where he is. I think Smarticus might be getting 2 XP in his next turn.
I think so, potentially. We'll see.
Potentially. At the start of the end phase, Nick's bottle check, if he gets a 1, he doesn't bottle. Oh, 2. So he's got a seriously injured, 2 out.
Cool checks.
Oh no, you've not gone over your starting fighters with that 2. So you've in fact stuck around, because 2 + 3 is 5. So you can choose whether or not to leave, because you've taken 25%. Stay in.
Yeah, so me for bottling, I've lost 1 and I've got 1 down.
Yeah.
Starting on 5, so 3 all. Well, if I
Roll it and see if it matters.
Gives you
He's just dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get. I assume
3. Yeah, you'll be fine.
3.
Yeah, because it won't get because it's 2,
3
so that's
+ 2
2 to
is
5, so I'm
yeah.
fine, yeah.
And I can't because Aegis is around. And Aegis.
Recovery?
Oh no!
Do you want to pause?
I can. And my bottle check, I should have actually done one last turn, so we did it halfway through the turn. And I need a natural 6 to fail because I ignore the 3 that I got out from my arms master. I bottled this turn.
Oh gosh.
So Smarticus, see how cool Smarticus is? Smarticus is cool 6 up and loves it.
Yeah?
It's not so much that he's cool, he's just too thick.
Aegis is cool 6 up for Aegis. He loves it as well.
Hello.
Yeah, but I'm the first one to bottle. Wah, wah. To be honest, I think I had that come in from a few turns. It's evening out now, but I felt bent over for a few turns. So we've done the zombie. Oh no, we've not done the zombie move. Let's do the zombie move.
Do recovery.
Yes, recovery. Recovery for Nick. And recovery for Callum.
So I've just got me.
You guy on the floor.
Yeah.
Next to Smarticus.
Stay
Stay
serious.
serious.
Got my dude. See,
Ooh.
Oh, priority
And then-
is going to be key here. Zombie move.
well, not. Yeah, I guess.
So Callum's
Well, can I roll better dice?
has been swarmed by zombies. He's actually got only 6 could get in. So that's 12 attacks from said zombies. And then you will get an attack back against every zombie.
Well,
No, you're-
we'll see.
Yeah.
That back.
Pardon? Oh, he's not going to be able to, is he?
They're ones, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
2 hits.
Wow, okay. That was surprising. I mean, it's everything but those two.
3 toughness 4.
So
5s.
Oh!
1 wound.
So I have a 5 up save. Yes, I do on this one. No.
No.
So I take the damage.
So see what he does, Nick.
Does he live? Does this actual champion of a man live?
He does!
Oh my god.
Toughness 3.
Wow, okay.
And it doesn't matter now, but what I was going to say is we randomise after which one he would then go out of action.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to do them all singly. But it doesn't now matter, because you're only toughness 3, you've not been taken out.
Right, okay. I will then attack back.
So you get 1 reaction attack for each of those
Yes.
that have just
Yeah, so it was
attacked.
6.
So it's 6 reaction attacks.
Again, it doesn't matter which ones these go on.
Yeah,
So
it will be 1 on each.
yeah. So I'm hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Or
Whoa!
5. Right, okay.
This guy's a murderer.
Wounding on 4s again because it's 3 versus 3. It's still 2. I mean,
He's doing good, he's doing good.
sure.
did they get the save?
They don't.
No, they don't have any saves.
2
2
series.
injured, and then I can.
You
You can't because you're
No,
still
it's
engaged.
It's a reaction as well, isn't it?
That is the zombie horde move. Max the zombie
Max.
is getting up the board. That is the end of the turn. So at the start of the next turn, we're going to roll for gunking people and visibility. Nick, do you want to do visibility first?
We've not had. What are we on? 24 currently, aren't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
it stays the same. Stays the same, 24.
Yeah. And then gunking people, we've got Aegis and Smarticus. Smarticus is gunked.
I've got my Spectre, who isn't, and my Matgul, who isn't.
And then you got that one as well.
Ooh!
Horath.
Uh,
Horath isn't.
So I've got my champion, who isn't. I've got my Ganga there, who isn't. And then I've got the guy in the combat who really doesn't matter, who isn't.
Okay, so no gunks this turn.
Oh, that's right, I've technically got the injured guy.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Yeah. So that is then over to priority. 4.
3.
Callum first.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my champion, who is going to move 5 inches to here and shoot into Aegis in the
Okay.
arena.
I'm going. Fuck's sake. Right, go on.
I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I would have taken your champion and shot into combat at that.
On the gas. Right, so short range, but I'm hitting on 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2 for 3.
Yeah.
Toughness.
Toughness 3, so 3s.
Yep.
So,
So
1.
AP.
I
Oh,
pass my
okay,
save, and I have nerves of steel, so I'm cool. 6 up and pass. So stay there and stay stood up.
Right, that's the end of my activation.
So my go. I simple stomp on both of these fighters
Yeah.
Yep.
with Smarticus. What are you doing?
My Spectre is going to charge over here.
So do my work for me. What is your charge range, Nick?
So it's the distance is 5-inch move plus my D3, but with the 3-inch versatile it increases the threat range.
So you've got like
So
9
take it-
to 12. 9 to 11.
Cool.
So, how much? Oh, he's got the 6!
Oh, he's in.
Oh. So 11 inches.
So he's moving 9, which I think actually gets him in anyway.
Yeah. Well,
But,
seems so.
well, actually no, I can only move 9.
Have you not got to move directly towards him?
I can get in. I was trying to be clever, but I haven't got the. I needed more move because I thought I could get out of range of your guy in there. You know, like be right at the edge of the 3 inches back.
So he just couldn't then squash you back.
So I've not charged with this one before, have I? So it's with paired weapons. So it's base 4 attacks. Paired weapons takes it to 8. Plus 1 for 2 melee weapons takes it to 9 attacks on the charge.
Okay.
I'll take it. Oh, I will take that. Jeez.
3 hits from
Yeah, that's
9.
what it makes me laugh because he doesn't usually do very well with hitting. So it's strength 5 against toughness.
4.
So 3s.
1.
And
It
it
doesn't
wounds.
ignore armour.
It ignores armour.
Right, so you just do a wound then, because of 2 wounds.
And no attacks back, sadly for you, because
Yeah,
it's
it's
in
an amount of
versatile range. Oh. So,
To go.
over to
Nice.
Callum's go.
Right, so I'm my gang here with the autogun is going to shoot into the Spectre. It's
Revenge!
revenge. It's light cover. I'm going to aim though, so it just straight up negates it. So I'm hitting on a 4.
Okay.
Do you not have any evades or anything? You don't have any?
No.
No. So hitting on a 4. I do hit for 4 and an ammo check. I will
Check
roll.
first.
Yeah, we're rolling now. Yeah. So it's on a 4 up. Never mind. Goodbye.
God's sake.
It's on a 4 up. I re-rolled you to bullet cutters. Pass.
You use your 6 that you needed on a bolt gun.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Right, and
Toughness 4.
strength 3, so on 5s. 4 not.
But he's pinned.
It is pinned. And that's my activation.
Right, so that's back to me. Aegis is going to charge Callum's guy.
Right?
And he's definitely in because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like here. So I'm going to stop an inch away from Callum. Yeah, so I charge
Just be
stop an
bad
inch away from
between.
Callum. I'm going to make my 4 attacks. 1 hit.
That's looking.
I'm going to re-roll 1 for Mastercrafted and get
Nice.
2. I wound twice at -1 to Callum's save.
Ups. Nope.
So I do 6 damage because he's only got 1 wound left.
Yes.
He's dead. And I'm going to then consolidate back into the bunker that I've got there.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's me out of everyone. Nick, have you got anyone?
Alright. He's going to move 5 to there,
Yeah.
and then
She's
he's going to take a
Aegis.
shot at Aegis.
Okay.
One of it, so it's only -1.
Yeah. So your shot is in heavy cover.
Yes.
You've got the infrasight.
So
-1.
it's heavy cover, so it hits on 3s normally. Heavy cover takes it to 5 because of the infrastrike.
Takes
That
it to
reduces it to 4 up.
Okay. Ooh.
No.
Okay. So over to Callum.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and disengage with my fighter here.
Yeah.
We'll see if it happens.
In the swarm of
Yeah.
zombies.
So on a 5, he does disengage.
So Nick, do you want to roll for the 4 zombies that can make reaction attacks?
What's their initiative?
Initiative 6. Not good. Not good is the answer. 2. So
Wow.
2 that make 1 attack hitting on 5s.
Doesn't matter if I roll.
No.
Do they not get the +1 for the assists?
Potentially.
I think so. It'd be hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah. So 1 hit.
1 hit.
That's a 6 and a 1. Yeah.
You say
no, he's
But
already
then
wound.
5 up to wound.
Doesn't
No.
wound.
Okay.
So Callum, you get
Yep.
you move basic action of D6.
More than his normal movement, so I'll take it. So he moves 6. So he is just going to scoot. He's just going to scoot all the way to losing his head to here.
He's quite literally not lost his head. He disengaged.
Luckily, yeah.
He sprayed the zombies down, not died, and then retreated a full 6.
Yep. And then that's all I get, isn't it?
Right.
All that.
So then Smarticus. You see, I sort of want to go to the zombies and start whacking zombies, but that's Aegis's job. He's taking out Max the dog.
So you've got this group of 3 zombies over there you could go towards.
I could, but then Callum's going to stick around in that building. He's going to end up like...
Building's pretty happy, mate. Not gonna lie.
Might go through the doors of the building. So, after a bit of a decision-making phase, hopefully Nick will get overwhelmed by zombies before Callum will, because Callum is further away. So I'm going to double move towards the building, 9 inches to the building, and he'll just plop. He's a floor down, Callum.
Yeah.
But he is at that position in that building, initiating the Cold War that is inevitable to follow. Well, what are you going to do from where you are?
I'm going to kill that thing.
Okay, so over to Nick. Are you out?
I'm out of activation.
That's all of us out.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, so the zombies will move 2D. Oh, bottles and stuff.
Bottles. We haven't got any recoveries to do.
No.
So bottles.
Nick, if you get a 1 or a 2 again, because no one extra has died, you will be fine. Oh.
Right, I'll go next.
Callum?
I do need the same now. I need a 1 or a 2. I bottle.
Okay, so a bottle check for everyone that is still on the field.
Yep.
So then you have to do bottles.
Yeah, I'll have to take checks, yeah. So
How many is it again?
so he's 2d6 against your cool.
Yeah, so I'll go for my Ganga. They both have a cool of 6 plus.
So the one in the building.
Yeah, it's one in the building on a 6.
Oh, he goes!
So he goes.
And the one surrounded by zombies.
He's
Loves it. He really loves it.
He's great, yeah.
He needs to be promoted, Callum. He needs to
Zombie
be promoted.
Killer 9000.
Yeah, the next leader of the gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max. So
Aegis goes, and Smarticus, I think is cool 6. Is cool 6 and sticks around.
Wow.
Aegis, you coward. Absolute coward.
That's made it really interesting.
Yeah.
Who have you got left?
Zombie guy.
You've got zombie guys.
Zombie guy.
Yeah.
So you've done yours. So
Yeah.
zombies now move.
Yes.
So the movement of the
I thought
zombies.
that's
So I can stand them up, I have no idea which ones were down.
Oh. 9 inches, 'cause it's -2.
Yeah.
So over to where it properly matters.
Yeah, so the injured zombies will stand up and they get to move,
4.5.
which is still within. So he's in,
Yeah, but the
he
advantage
won't
is
be in.
a lot of these. Well, not as many will be
Now
getting
won't get
to it.
round. So the ever brave squat is now got 3 zombies into him. So we're gonna, in the essence of speed through the game, we're just gonna average the assists the zombies get. So it's 1 or +1, and can do their 6 attacks. So because the +1's for charging, and they will hit on 4s.
You got injured.
Oh, you seriously injured, mate?
Yeah.
He's done. He's done. Oh, 4
this
hits.
time.
You're flesh wounded,
So I'm up to 3 now.
so wounds on 4s.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's not too bad.
Okay. So 5 up save. No. So you do get to roll an injury. Just don't kill him. Just roll the flesh. Oh my god. He's rough.
Toughness 2.
He is absolutely.
I think Callum, me and you have found our leaders of the gang
True.
for next campaign.
True. And then he's going to attack back. So 3 attacks on 5s for 2. Strength 3, toughness 3, so 4s.
Yeah,
No, nothing.
nothing. And we go into the next game
Visibility?
turn with visibility. Yes. Nick, you roll it. 6, it completely randomises. So, 1, it's 6 inches, 2, it's 12, 3, it's 18, 4, it's 24, 5, it's no visibility restraints, 6, roll again.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no visibility restraints. The ash storm has got looser and looser and looser, and now it's cleared. So let's gunk.
Oh god.
Let's gunk. So Smarticus isn't gunked.
Have you only got him, haven't you?
Yeah, I've only got Smarticus.
My Spectre isn't gunked, and Harath isn't gunked.
And then my guy, he's fine. As fine as you can be.
Yes.
Surrounded by a horde of zombies.
Surrounded by a lot of zombies,
Yeah, and priority.
Oh.
4,
3.
6. Callum goes first, then me.
Right, I rolled to disengage on a 5-up. I pass.
And you move.
Well, you have to do their...
3 reactions.
Yeah, so on 6s.
On 6s.
Oh, it's looking...
Oh, nothing.
Right, okay. So D6 movement for 1.
Oh.
So, yeah. Just like that. And that's that.
Yeah.
I wish you were 16. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not so bad because the GS is gone.
Yeah. You're fine now.
Yeah.
Smarticus will come and help. Because he's slightly army. I'm going to go round the back door of the calf. So it's 5 inches to the edge of the calf. And then another 5 inches to get to here. And it's over to Nick's go. And Nick, you just actually do both your actions.
Yeah.
We've
Yes.
done
To activate
your Spectre. Is it a Phantom or a Spectre? I always get this right.
Spectre.
Right.
and he's going to move his 5 over towards the zombies, which will put him just in that corner there. Near, cheers.
Okay. And Harath.
Harath. I'm going to activate Harath. He's going to make his free spin and then shoot at the closest zombie that he can see. I am aiming and shooting, so it's +1 to hit, so he's hitting on 2s. He hits.
Wounds on 3.
So toughness 3, strength 4 to 3s. Wound.
And then does an injury dice.
Yeah.
Dead.
Dead. There you go.
So he gets a zombie XP, which is worth approximately half an XP.
Yeah.
No, he will get a zombie XP.
Oh, because he's killed one before.
Because he's killed one before, that's his second.
And that is everyone's activations.
Yeah.
So in the end phase,
I have to make a bottle check.
you pass again.
Yeah.
I think he deserves the win.
We then on to 3 checks. So
Yeah.
Spartacus, does he stay?
He doesn't, he runs away.
So Spartacus goes.
6 up. Stays.
So Callum, you stay. But do you voluntarily run or are you sticking around?
I'm going to voluntarily run because my gang won't be able to basically ever get out of this chain of just running away and then being charged again. I'm just going to bottle voluntarily.
Right.
So,
Which gives the victory to Nick, and we will see everyone in the outro. Okay, so that is the last game in our Ghastly Prospects campaign. And Nick, you had a stunner at the end, you turned it round.
I don't know I turned it around as you both bottle.
Well, that's
I
turning
think-
it around. You got to look on the positive side.
he didn't
Yeah.
bottle, which is
Yeah.
the positive side. You know, like, yeah,
Yeah.
so we both voluntarily bottled, obviously. And that was us
Oh,
out.
I didn't. Smarticus failed.
Oh, yeah, no, he did.
Smarticus failed his bottle check.
Yeah.
He was gone. He ran out the back of Big Pete's and was just like, I'm off.
Yeah.
I can see how this is
He's
going.
off to make his own way.
Yeah. So that's that.
Yeah, and I think it was really swingy though, because
yeah.
there were times where it,
Oh, I felt I was getting bent up when you did Aegis's the insane check
then
and
just
got him to
crumped
stomp on Gep. I was like, oh my god, it's all going Pete Tong.
that's the
and it-
first time I've ever got to control. from that.
It worked well. It worked well.
It worked
Do you know
well.
what? When it works, it works. So, yeah, that was that. And you got 5 rep for actually being the last one to fire, didn't you?
Yes, because you broke the truce. You quickly followed by shooting it.
By avenging your leader.
Oh yes, by avenging my leader.
By nobly avenging the lead.
And it took so long for me to get someone within 12 inches to be able to shoot. There was no chance I was going to beat you to shoot.
Yes. Well, I just didn't want you guys picking up a load of gas the entire time. But
You love gas.
I think it worked out quite nicely in the end, right? Because I ended up on 23 rep for the entire campaign.
Which was the same as me.
Yeah, and then you got
24.
24, which means Nick actually won the campaign based on rep.
Yep. But I had the most gassed with a total of 32, which was almost nowhere near
Well,
anyone.
I was on 4.
Yeah, you were on 4. You were on what, like 12? Was it or something like that?
14.
14. Yeah. So I absolutely stockpiled it to hell.
But it's based off a few key sales that you made of bolt guns.
Yeah.
For gassed.
And then you were talking about wealth.
Yeah, it was on 1790 total wealth.
Yeah.
Of which I was like 40 ahead of Nick and 12.
It was 20, so I was on 1770, so very close.
Oh, incredible. It's like the cost of one ganger.
Yeah, literally,
A
yeah.
single ganger. And and that actually came down to, mainly, you rolled a memorable death.
On my leader.
Yeah, so Aegis had run in and just crumped the head.
Yeah, and then that roll was a 66, so that's it. Ocker is gone.
Yeah.
Unless they get resurrected and turned into a zombie, but we all
No, there's the zombie killer gunner.
the zombie killer himself, so the ganger that just took on the horde and ran away to tell the tale, as it were.
Yeah.
He did live, so yeah, he potentially might be next in
Well,
line.
not only did he live, he started off with an amazing 5-shot.
Oh, he just
Shoot
absolutely
5 zombies to thin the horde.
Yeah.
Because if he hadn't have hit those, though, that zombie horde would have been much bigger.
Yeah, of course, because he seriously injured 3 in that attack and then killed 1. So, yeah, it was quite the quick draw, as it were. But yeah, he did live, so potentially, you know.
Well, I think we've quite nicely got, for me and you at least, by running away and like the splinters of our gang, which might be going into the next campaign. Nick, any ideas from you going into the next campaign, or are you completely up in the air?
There are some people that if I played Delaque again I'd want to take through, but I am thinking I might want to play a different gang altogether.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking Smarticus leading a gang of Ogrins is my current thoughts, but I suppose that can be for another day when we cover that. But I think that's quite a nice wrap up to the entire campaign. We've got Max the dog got killed in the previous and returned as a zombie in this scenario. We've got the 3 of us in this game actually being the leaders of each of the 3 win conditions. And I think that's all from the Ghastly Prospects campaign. Maybe we'll have to start running stuff across the ash waste to get the product back to Hive Primus.
Certainly like to set up some gas trading since I've got enough of it. So, yeah.
And thank you for coming on, and I think we'll see you guys in the next campaign in a bit.
Cheers.
See ya.
So that was the last episode of our Ghastly Prospects campaign in terms of battle reports. But before we close out, I'd just like to say I will be doing a campaign wrap-up as an arbitrators wrap-up, where I'm going to go over what I thought was successful and unsuccessful, most importantly unsuccessful, about the campaign, and give some thoughts on that of how I would run it differently next time, how you could run something running the Ghastly Prospects campaign pack, or how to set up your own campaign in a manner that I had done, which is sort of a semi-structured campaign, where I wanted something that anyone could just use at any time, but also had a lot more narrative elements in there. And before we close out, if you liked this series, if you liked the game, don't forget to hit like, comment below what you liked, what you didn't like, what could be improved actually going forward in the next campaign that we run on the channel, and as well as subscribe And there is a Patreon link below where you can get access to the Discord, where we have the campaign chats, where you can basically keep an up-to-date reference of what we're doing in the campaign, as well as talking about what we'll be doing in the next one. So I will catch you guys later.